Welcome back to the Rink Report, along with Tarek El-Bashir and John Walton. Happy to have Connor McMichael with us here. I know a lot of people have talked about the Alex Ovechkin goal surge, but we want to talk about your surge here with a couple of multi-goal games here after the All-Star break. Seem to be feeling it. What's gone into this second half surge for you?
Yeah, I think the games are getting a lot more important. So, when games are up to that high compete level, I feel like my game honestly elevates a little bit. And I know every single point that we earn is really important, so I want to be at the top of my game, especially with some injuries, some guys going down with injuries. It's been good for me to step into a different type of role and take on more responsibility, so I'm just trying to show my stuff.
So Ovi went to Dubai and rode camels. Where did you go, and just how important was that mental and physical refresh?
Yeah, I went to Bahamas with about 6 or 7 of the teammates there, so it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I think it was good just to get away from hockey for a little bit.
That sounds like chaos.
Yeah, it was a little chaotic, but it was nice and relaxing at the same time. So yeah, I think for me, we had a short summer, and it was nice to just get a little recharge and get away from hockey and kind of reset your mind and your body to get ready for this big second half.
Thinking back to the short summer and winning, and we've talked a lot about that, but you went till almost July, and then you're coming into training camp, and you're so focused to not only make the team, but, find your place in the NHL. And then you get to midseason, and it got a little bit quieter for you. How difficult was it just physically and mentally by the time you got to December and January before the All-Star break to kind of keep things moving forward?
Yeah, I think I came into camp recharged. Obviously having those 2 months helps a lot, and then I think just the grind of the schedule and the compete every day it caught up to me a little bit as the season went on, and it was nice to get away for a bit and recharge. And I think ever since the break, I've came back and I'm looking like my old self from the start of the year. Yeah. Feeling a lot better on and off the ice. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
How much of a difference is having Spencer Carberry as your head coach here in the NHL? You guys kind of, broke into the high-level pros together down in Hershey. Just having that relationship already kind of built in.
Yeah, it was huge. I think the big thing was during training camp, I could bounce questions off me. Just because of that past relationship, he told me exactly what was expected from me, and yeah, I think it's huge just knowing him from before. I feel comfortable going up to him, and
it feels like he believes in you a little bit more too. Like there's a greater sense of confidence in what Connor McMichael can do.
Yeah, for sure. I think he knows my game, and he saw what I did at a little lower level than this, so he knows what I'm capable of, and the skill set I have in different scenarios I can play in. So I think that's been a huge part of my relationship with Carbs, and he's been a huge help for me and a lot of the other younger guys.
Going back to the beginning of the season, making the team out of camp, and we talked a lot about what it meant to be able to win the cup and for all you guys to be able to use that as a springboard. But what was your moment when you said, hey, I belong here? Like, I'm here. Last year you were up and down. You had a couple of years like that. When did you really start to feel at the beginning of the season like, hey, this is my moment. I know I belong here?
I think right from day one at camp, I think I had a pretty good camp, and just talking to Carbs and the other coaches, even I know Mitch Love from before too, so those two have been a big help, and Scotty Allen as well. So I think from day one I knew I belonged here. I had a good camp, and I felt confident coming in, and had a couple good preseason games. So yeah, I always know what I was capable of, and yeah, I just wanted to come in and show it, and I think it gave me a huge confidence boost playing in the Calder Cup playoffs last year and winning. So yeah, I think I belonged. I knew I belonged here.